everyone, welcome in. The Season of Malignant Details post has also just been posted. We're going to take a look at this. This is separate from the patch notes. It tells us a little bit about the malignancy. It tells us about Cormond. It tells us about the rewards we can get. Let's go into this. This is my first time seeing this, so let's, you'll be surprised right along with me. Let's go into it. All right, investigate the malignants with Cormond in a new quest. A deviant form of Lilith's sinister machinations has given birth to a new threat, malignant monsters. These decaying abominations roam Sanctuary in a frenzy, mindlessly attacking anyone in range. Distraught and in panic without the Church of Life's guidance, the denizens of Sanctuary have turned to a new source for hope. Wanderers will investigate this mysterious malady. Someone went to college. In a new quest line with the help of Cormond, a former priest of the Cathedral Light who trains you to capture his malignant hearts, fueling these foul beasts and converting them into build-altering powers. The malignancy that's taken hold cannot remain unchecked. You must snuff it out at the source before all of Sanctuary becomes subject to its corruption. To embark on the new Burning from Within questline, you'll need to have already completed the campaign on the Eternal Realm, or do so during the season on the Seasonal Realm with at least one character. Once you're ready to take on Sanctuary's newest threat, head over to Kyovashad to begin your journey to Cormond. Okay, transmute malignants into vengeance. To fight back against the relentless animosity of malignant monsters, you'll need to turn their hearts against them. Slaying partly corrupted enemies, a type of malignant monster will drop a malignant heart. These can be captured by performing a ritual with the Cage of Binding, an item acquired during the season's questline. Partly corrupted enemies are an unruly sort and won't go down easy. Trying to capture the heart will cause the partly corrupted enemy to be reborn as a fully corrupted enemy. If defeated, these amalgamations of rot will drop a version of the malignant heart that can be placed into the special malignant sockets in your jewelry in place of a normal gem. Whoever wrote this is like good author, good writer. A heart for every type of wanderer. This season introduces 32 malignant hearts that provide build-altering bonuses. The hearts are broken into 4 categories, each with a corresponding color and unique keyword. Vicious, orange, offensive power. Brutal, blue, defensive power. Devious, pink, utility power. And wrathful, black, super. Defeating malignant monsters will drop a heart that corresponds to the monster's color. The colors of each heart also correspond to special malignant sockets, which will replace the normal sockets of jewelry you acquire for the duration of Season of the Malignant. Wrathful hearts are a special case due to their rarity and can be placed in any socket. As you roam Sanctuary in search of malignant monsters to dispatch, keep an eye out for the ones that match the color of the item sockets you're looking to fill. Okay? Creating and salvaging malignant hearts. As you encounter more menacing malignant creatures, so too will the strength of their malignant hearts grow. Any heart that you don't wish to keep can be salvaged at Cormond's wagon for ichor of a corresponding color. Ichor is a resource that allows for the creation and upgrade of malignant hearts and can also be harvested from lesser malignant monsters. Salvaging each vicious, brutal, and devious heart will provide you with 5 to 15 ichor, and wrathful hearts provide 2 to 5 ichor of all other heart types. Creating a random heart of a specific type costs 35 ichor of the other 2 primarily colored hearts. For example, if you want to craft a vicious heart, you would need 35 brutal ichor and 35 devious ichor. In return, you would receive a random vicious heart that scales to the level of your character. Ooh. The random heart you create will always either be for your specific class or class agnostic. Harness their power and elevate their your build. Each of the 32 malignant hearts pack a punch with the bonuses they provide you. Wielding the very core of the rotten-fused husks you've slain across Sanctuary is essentially essential to bringing about safety. Below you'll find a full list of each malignant heart broken out by class. For our example, the stats you see reflect what a level 20 character would have as a drop. As your seasonal character grows in level, so too is the power of the malignant hearts that drop for them. Unless specified, the heart can be acquired by playing in any world tier in the seasonal realm. Okay, so we won't see this until the season goes live on Thursday. General, the Picana. The Picana. Vicious offensive. Critical strikes electrically charge the enemy for 75 to 2.5 seconds, causing lightning to arc between them and any other charged enemies dealing lightning damage. Sorcerer, look at that one. Dark Dance, Vicious Offensive World Tier 3. Every 5 seconds while above 60% life, core skills cost life instead of your primary resource? Blood Lance. Blood Lance. Blood Lance. Skills that increase life deal 10 to 20% increased damage. Blood Lance. Maybe not hardcore safe, but Blood Lance. Tempting Fate, Vicious Offensive World Tier 3. You gain 40 to 60% critical strike damage, but your non-critical strikes deal 20 to 15% less damage. I think pretty much everybody wants to take this. Okay. The Lionheart, brutal defensive. You gain 10% barrier generation. You heal 3 to 5 seconds while you have an active barrier. Meh. Revenge, brutal defensive world tier 3. 10 to 20% of incoming damage is instead suppressed. What does that mean? When you use a defensive subterfuge or macabre skill, all suppressed damage is amplified by 250% and explode. Okay. Blood Mist is a macabre skill. Blood Mist is a macabre skill. Just throwing that out there. Blood Mist is a macabre skill. That's nice. Prudent Heart. You become immune for 2 to 4 seconds after you lose more than 20% life in a single hit. That effect can only occur one. Ooh, this is for hardcore. Oh, this is so good for hardcore. Ooh, that's good. Determination. Resource draining effects are 40 to 50% less effective. In addition, gain 3 to 8% increased resource generation. Meh. Retaliation. Devious. Utility world tier 3. Deal 510 to 680 fire damage to surrounding enemies whenever a crowd control effect is removed from you. Meh. The calculating utility world tier 3. After spending 150 to 200 of your primary resource, your next attack stuns enemies for 2 seconds. Bone Spirit Infinimist. Literally every time you cast Bone Spirit, it will stun. You cast Bone Spirit, it stuns. Every single time. Always. Wow, dude. Wow. Cycle the Malignant Pact. Wrathful Super. Cycle through a Malignant bonus every 20 kills. Gain 20% attack speed. Core and basic skills have a 15% chance to fully restore your primary resource. Brutal. Every 21 seconds, gain a barrier. Creeping Death. Your damage over time effects are increased by 30 to 40% for each different crowd control effect on the target. For each. Infinimist? Unstoppable monsters and staggered bosses instead take 130. Infinimist! Dude! Okay. Wow. Hello, Infinimist. The Barber. Wrathful Superworld Tier 3. Critical strikes and all subsequent damage within 2 to 4 seconds absorbed by target, then the absorbed damage erupts into surrounding enemies. Stored damage is increased by 10% per second. Barbarian. Wait, there's class-specific ones. Okay, this is Infinimist right here. Barbarian, Focused Rage. After spending 100 to 60 Fury within 2 seconds, your next non-basic skills crit strike chance is increased. That's really good. Resurgent Life. While below life, you receive more healing. Meh. Your skills have Punishing Speed. Your skills have a 20 to 30% chance to knock down all enemies for 1.25 seconds when that skill's attack speed is higher. Wow. Ignoring Pain. Wrathful Super Tier World 4. Incoming damage has a 5 to 10% chance of being ignored. Amazing. Druid, the Moonrage. Vicious Offensive. Kills have a 5% chance of summoning a wolf. In addition, gain +3 to wolves. They really want you to use wolves. Whoa. The Agitated Winds. Brutal Defensive. When 8 to 13 close enemies automatically cast Cyclone Armor. This cannot occur more than once every 10 to 20 seconds. Inexorable Force. Up to 30 to 50 distant enemies are pulled towards you while you have an ultimate skill active. So you just go around, you're just like, you're just sucking everything in. Oh, man. The Unconstrained Beast. Wrathful Super Tier 4. When you're hit with the stun, freeze, or knockdown effect, there's a 40 to 60% chance to automatically activate Grizzly Rage. Wow. Okay, Necromancer. Vicious Offensive. Sacrilegious. Walking near a corpse automatically activates an equipped corpse skill every second. Wow. Damn. Are you serious? I equipped this and I never... Reduced damage doesn't matter. Okay. Listen to me. Infinimist does its damage through Shadow Blight. We don't care about corpse explosions damage. We care about Shadow Blight. So this means I have cast time for other skills now on my left click. So I cast Sever now. When there are at least 5 enemies near you, gain an aura that automatically curses surrounding enemies with Decrepify. What? Can I take Decrepify off of my bar? What? Frozen Terror. Lucky hit, up to 10 to 20% chance of inflicting fear for 2.5 seconds. Feared enemies are chilled for 20% every second, and then we wear Howl from Below to fear more. We have the only fear in the game, which is Howl from Below. We can freeze enemies now, guys. Each minion drains 1 to 2 essence per second, but deals increased damage. With no minions, this bonus applies to you and drains 5 essence per second. Whoa! Oh my god, dude. Infinimist. We don't use essence in Infinimist. So we don't care about losing essence. Yeah, we don't use Sever. Yeah, screw that. We don't use Sever. I actually think Sacrilegious is maybe a trap because, well, maybe, no, I don't know, man. I can't decide which one of these I take. Okay, so we have to take Great Feast. Hard requirement, right? 75% bonus. You can take 3. You can take 3. You can't take 4. Would that do Corpse Tendrils every second? I think it casts it. So as long as it's off cooldown. So we want this, but what it would cast is it would cast your Corpse Explosion. It would cast Corpse Explosion without using your, I think Sacrilegious is a trap. Yeah, you want Great Feast, you want Frozen Terror, and you want Decrepit Aura. Because now you can take you might be able to take Decrepify off your bar. No, I think this is a trap. Because so first of all, it does reduce damage. I mean, what are you doing with your character, right? Your animation cycles, right? You're casting Corpse Explosion, right? I mean, I guess you could go super Infinimist. Guys, we're gonna come back to this. This is so good for Infinimist. Infinimist is so GG right now. This is amazing. We can literally just like Infinimist up. Wait a second. What is, hold on. Diablo 4 Planner. How does Explosive Mist work? When Blood Mist detonates a corpse. Okay, so that doesn't interact. Okay. Wow, dude, incredible. Okay, Rogue, Cluster Munitions. You have a 20% chance to launch 3 stun grenades. Oh, a grenades build is possible now. When you use a subterfuge skill, leave behind an unstable shadow decoy trap. The shadow decoy trap will explode. Cannot occur more than once every 5 seconds. Lucky hit, up to 20 to 40% chance for your cutthroat skills to slow. Vile Apothecary, your attacks have a 5 to 15% chance to apply all imbuement effects? Tal Rashas, for each unique element you deal damage with, you deal increased damage. After taking elemental damage, gain 20 to 40% resistance to that element. Spite, when you are afflicted with a crowd control effect, there's a 20 to 40% that the same enemy and enemies around you are also afflicted with the same effect. Omnipower. Core skills that launch a projectile consume all of your mana. For every extra mana consumed, you launch an additional projectile. Oh my god! Fireball. Wait. Not fireball. What the shocking what's it called? The little lightning things. Charge bolts. Fireball or charge bolts with this. They want you to play fireball or charge bolts. Amazing, dude. Cage hearts cannot be traded between players. However, jewelry containing malignant sockets can. Okay. Seek new power in the Malignant Tunnels. One of the best places to acquire Malignant Hearts are in the new Malignant Tunnels, highly replayable dungeons teeming with fearsome foes to eradicate. While inside, you need to risk life and limb to defeat feral malignant monsters while navigating this dark system of tunnels. In total, there are 6 dungeons spread across Sanctuary that make up the Malignant Tunnel system. After putting mobs of malignant monsters down, you come across 2 outgrowths. One will always be wrathful, and the other will be a different heart type depending on the dungeon. Using Invokers, the special item that can be crafted, players can interact with the outgrowths, causing them to summon a fully corrupted enemy. If you can overcome the summoned foe, you'll receive the Malignant Heart. Confront Vashon the Consumed. Rooting out the source of malignant monsters with Cormond will see you go toe-to-toe against Varshan, the newest boss battle. Varshan weaponizes hatred in the form of malicious blasts. Nice. How seasonal characters work. We know how seasonal characters work. Our belief behind seasons, we understand how they believe seasons work. We know about the rewards. We don't need to go over this again. Acquire hellish new looks from the shop. Okay. Wow. Hey everyone, thank you so much for watching this one. I hope you really enjoyed the hype around Malignant Hearts. There look to be some really, really good ones for all classes, but Necromancers, wow. It just blows my mind right now how good these are. Anyway, we'll see you in the next one. Peace!